Say a dream is merely a blueprint. I choose to make mine a reality. What about you? Turfitti star. Style, talent, reality. Dare to be different in a world full of copycats.
That failure is not an option, but you always have options, and in that case is either to fail or to succeed. The key is that failure should not become your choice. You should make up in your mind that, hey, I'm going to succeed at whatever I set out to do, and make sure that failure can never be your final destination.
Water just so that I can eat and take a bath. Had to take buckets of water just to flush the toilet. What kind of life is that for a kid to live? I chose to live. That here now I stand before you. That luckily that becomes a part of my story, because not only do you all hear the story, it's something that you may connect with, but guess what? You get to see the end result. Because now I'm working on my master's degree. Now, because I have graduated, my daughter will not become a first-generation college student. So it's in your hands to take and leave a legacy worth following. It's in your hands to break those generational curses that are on your families. When you come from the last name where they said you're never going to amount to anything, it's up to you to break that.
Will you dare to be different in a world full of copycats?
It's really important that we expose people to who we are rather than where we are. You may be that entrepreneur, that professional artist, and although you may not be there now, that's who you're becoming. It's often times in life that we have to start speaking stuff although we don't see it. It's called faith. It's merely a blueprint to an unfinished assignment. Have you ever wondered why that one particular thing never seems to leave your mind, or how you're not able to escape it? It's because it's a part of your purpose of your existence. So why aren't you walking in it? That we surround ourselves with people that are where we want to be. So it's time that we dare to be different in a world full of copycats, and begin to look at our inner circle and find out, are the individuals that you're surrounding yourself with challenging you, trying to make you better as a person, able to hold you accountable, and also able to model something that you desire to be. It's really important that we expose people to who we are rather than where we are. We all have a purpose, and although we may not be walking in it, it's the purpose of our existence. And so it's important that we accept it and start speaking into existence who it is that we're becoming. We all have a past, and it's time that we clip the excuses that hinder us from walking in our purpose. It's time that we dare to be different in a world full of copycats, and ask ourselves, what crutches are we standing on because of the fear of walking in what it is that God has called us to be? When God created us, He created us for a purpose. He said, I needed you. Nobody else could do what I have created you for. How many people, how many family members and friends constantly die every day because of us not walking in our purpose? It's time that we recognize that we... When have you ever known for a match to be lit and then covered? We are all called to be the light in the darkness. But how can we be the light in the darkness when we take and allow our flames to be dimmed to the things of the world, and compromising and given to the things that seemed acceptable in the world? I challenge you, dare to be different in a world full of copycats. God made you because He needed you. He needed us in order to reach those who are lost. Grace and peace.